As an early stage startup founder, you're always cranking two levers. I've mentioned this in prior episodes if you've been a long time subscriber. You're either shipping code or closing deals. Ship code, close deals, ship code, close deals, ship code, close deals. When you do that in the right way, you accelerate your path to traction, product market fit, revenues, the next stage of growth. So in a prior episode, I walked you through how to build an unstoppable sales funnel so that you can actually focus in on the right ICP, the right macro trends, and write your manifesto. So if you missed that episode, you can check that out here or here. I always forget which one it is. You can follow that episode. You don't need to watch it now. I'll link to it below, don't worry. And then after that, I walked you through how you can run a Broadway show every single week. My ultimate growth hack, use the unstoppable sales funnel to run a Broadway show every single week to actually accelerate that path to the next stage of growth. In this episode, I'm gonna actually walk you through my three most important, most powerful, they're almost secret weapons for me, three most powerful growth hacking tools that I've used consistently so that you can operate this unstoppable sales funnel and run this Broadway show, and that will allow you to get to traction, to product market fit in the next stage of growth faster. Intro. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Unstoppable. I'm TK, author of the book, How to Punch the Sunday Jitters in the Face, entrepreneur and angel investor. On this channel, I help startup founders, entrepreneurs, and business owners accelerate their life and their business with an unstoppable strategy. I drop a video like this every single Sunday, so be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you get notified when I drop a new episode with the TK energy like this. As I mentioned in prior episodes, I've used this unstoppable sales funnel technique at ToutApp, and I've seen it used countless times. It uses the most timeless marketing and sales principles to drive the number of customer conversations and actually lead to product market fit and closing more deals. Ship code, close deals, right? I used this technique myself at ToutApp, which I took from 0 to 7 million in ARR without a VP of marketing. And I saw this at play when I was SVP of strategy at Marketo, which bought ToutApp. I saw this at play at some of the best, most smartest companies doing sales and marketing right. In this episode, I'm gonna walk you through the three key tools that I consistently use to engage with my customers and build that authority. The first tool I already use, and you're gonna laugh at this, is search engine data. So I use this tool called Keywords Everywhere, and I use this tool called Ahrefs. They're both great, I'll link to them below. It helps me understand what people are already searching for. Why does that matter? Well, there's a rule in marketing. You need to enter the conversation already happening in your target buyer's mind or target customer's mind. You need to enter the conversation already happening versus convincing. If you try to actually convince someone right off the bat, we've all gotten that LinkedIn request where someone says in the intro, like, hey, I sell IT service solutions. I'm looking to connect with other people. It's like, no, I don't want to talk to you. No one wants to talk to someone that's already selling or trying to convince you of something that I don't already believe. And so you want to enter the conversation that's already happening in your ideal customer profile's mind. How do you do that? Well, the easiest way I know to do that is because if something's really going on in my mind, chances are I'm going to go Google search for it. I'm going to go look for it on YouTube. And fortunately for us, all of that data, all of that search data is readily available, open by Google so that you can go look at what people are searching for. And the things that are being searched for at a high rate, that have high traffic volumes, a lot of people are searching for, it probably means that it's something very significant and very common. And so if you can start to use these two tools to actually understand what is going on, what is the conversation happening in your prospect's mind, in your ideal customer's mind, it helps you figure out that macro trend I always talk about. So that's tool number one. Tool number two is I love using this email tool called ConvertKit. ConvertKit is super simple email. It's actually designed for bloggers and it's perfect for early stage startups. All you're looking to do is engage with people that are downloading your 5-step guide or your manifesto really quickly. If you don't know what I'm talking about in terms of the manifesto, check out that video on how to build an unstoppable sales funnel. I'll link to it below, don't worry. So when people actually download it, you want to actually engage with them. And I always like to do 5 touches, and I like to invite them to a webinar. That's how this whole Broadway show thing works. How do you do that? When someone comes in, my rule is use something like ConvertKit. And a lot of times you'll want to do this crazy fancy marketing email. No one cares. what they really want is to hear from a human being. They want a simple text email. And ConvertKit does that really well. By the way, I'm mentioning my 3 separate tools. These aren't affiliate links. You're just literally gonna go download them. I'm not looking to make money on this. I just want people to do this the right way. So as you're building out that unstoppable sales funnel, and as you're building out that Broadway show that you run every week, be sure to be human. You're the brand. Send simple text emails. Send about 5 touches after someone downloads that guide, so you can continue to educate them, continue to engage with them, ask for feedback, and you can actually build that relationship with them. Now I know what you're thinking. The first thing you're probably thinking is like, TK, we are so revolutionary. We're so unique. We're so different. People aren't searching for us. They don't even know what to search for. Look, I get it. But here's the thing. You gotta earn the right to have that conversation with them. You're not gonna have that conversation with them right off the bat, right? Which is why actually using the search engine data to find the macro trend in your ideal customers that's most relevant, and actually talking to that to build that relationship and your thought leadership and being that knowledge broker and actually connecting with them. That is what is gonna get your ideal customers to trust you. That is what's gonna get them to follow you. That is what's gonna get them to actually download your guide and engage with you and engage with your brand. So you have to start with what's already in their mind. And that's why no matter how revolutionary you are, how different you are, you could be selling something that takes them to Mars and they don't even know that's possible yet. That's fine. You should start with something simpler and like, hey, maybe the planet's gonna die, or maybe I need to have a plan B or something, right? That's a terrible example, but kind of gets the point across. It doesn't matter. If they're not thinking about it, then you're not gonna sell any product, you're not gonna engage with them, they're not gonna trust you. You gotta go with the conversation that's already happening with them, and that earns you the right to actually go do bigger things with them. If that's starting to make sense, comment below with a yes. Just wanna know that you were getting this and this makes sense, because I know that once you make that mental shift and you start to say, I need to first earn the right by entering the conversation in their mind, and then I can go and broaden that relationship, deepen that relationship, and then do more, that's when the magic starts to happen. So just comment below with a yes. The third tool, and this is super, super tactical, my 2 most favorite tools is Zoom and Calendly. And I know this is like super in the weeds, but it's that important. One of the biggest things you need to do is you need to make it easy for your customers, your future customers, your prospects to say yes. You need to make it easy for them to say yes. And so whenever I say, hey, do you want to book a strategy call? Just follow this link. Whenever I say, hey, do you want to actually chat? Just like hop on the Zoom call. You want to make it dead simple easy for them to say yes. And things like Calendly, which helps you schedule appointments, things like Zoom that gives incredible video calls. You want to make it super easy and one click away to jump into these customer conversations. Now you know the tools that I use to drive these unstoppable sales funnels. So if you actually want to learn how to build an unstoppable sales funnel and figure out your ICP and your macro trends, follow the link, click on the video, or follow the link below. And if you want to run that Broadway show, follow the link below or click on the card if you're on YouTube. And more importantly, if you start to get this, if you're starting to see how building an unstoppable sales funnel and running that Broadway show can actually help you increase the number of customer conversations you're having, help you increase your personal brand, help you increase your startups brand, help you actually increase the insights that you have so that you can ship the right code and close the right deals, you can start to see how this is coming together. Just give me a yes in the comments below and hit like. That way we know that we're onto the right thing and we're helping serve you and helping you grow your startup. More importantly though, if you want to dig deeper into the details, if you want to really understand how to define your ICP, that's going to be my next video, so be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. But also, if you really want to dig into how to create that strategy and build this funnel, I have this free 5-part Unstoppable Startup Strategy Guide. So just follow the link below to the Unstoppable Startup Strategy Guide, and over there, you'll be able to really dig in to how to craft this growth strategy. Lastly, if you really enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. It means the world to me and my team. If you're part of a Slack group or a mailing list with other startup founders, please also share this video. And most importantly, remember, everyone needs a strategy for their life and their business. But with us, yours is going to be unstoppable. I'll see you next Sunday.